many times we've seen scaling versus early game push, and the early game push in Korea wins. Close to 100% win rate if you have this sort of a pressure draft on one side.
Not to mention, it's game one for Afrika Freaks, and they are so good at getting ahead early in the games that they are going to win. And when they do that, it's likely to be blue side, and it's likely to be game one. So they've most certainly set themselves up to capitalize on this particular team composition, which is just full of comfort for everyone as well, on top of everything else.
And then my impression of the Tigers is, if Afrika misplays, they can certainly win in the late game, but relying on a team in Korea to misplay short of maybe BBQ or one of the real bottom teams has been a gambit not worth sending. So ROX Tigers going to have to show some innovative level 1, rewrite the script, because on paper, it's going to be punishing for the ROX Tigers.
Yeah, and they're going to have to try and work Mighty Bear back into this roster as well. We were expecting some big things from him, but not quite able to put up the results. Although the fact that their last match was against Longju is a difficult one, because they have been performing extremely well. But Draft says that Afrika Freaks are looking very good moving into game number 1. We'll see whether it's going to be history repeating itself, or whether it's going to be the ROX Tigers fighting back.
Hello? Fans? They said their piece, and they're ready for the game to get going, Atlas.
Ah, so I didn't hear the cheer. I was like, wait, I was like,
It was a bit fractured.
It was a little bit fractured, Papa Smithy. You're exactly right. Has to come in from.
A lot of kill pressure now. Marin's level 6, so he has very easy ability to turret dive. Now he's going to proxy. Probably didn't need to take that much free damage, but he wanted the minion wave to crash a bit later.
Yeah, he's got the dominance as well, so he's happy to tank this one up. Throws down the ultimate immediately, and the stun field's there. Good taunt as Marin's still tanking this turret, but he survives. Linderong does as well, and Spirit, he desperately wants this. Mighty Bear is launching himself towards the top side as quickly as possible. The flash, the first blood, but it's going to be answered immediately. Kuro, will he be able to get that seismic shove in the right place? Marin, oh god, that was so close. And look at this Mickey, he's on his...
More Sunfire might still come out, but isn't a priority.
Oh, flash actually being used by Key. Good seismic shove placement by Kuro.
He used the Unbreakable early, so had to flash, respecting that seismic shove.
Mara misses a cannon creep.
It's Rift Tower time.
Yeah, I think he's going to send that guy out. This is a very healthy turret. There are a few members of the Afrika Freaks up here, but there's
oh boy, it's going to be a lot of them.
Yeah, Spirit in trouble. Will have to use the flash, gets out of the way of the arrow, but it's not enough. Actually, I believe that still managed to hit him, but it's going to be Mickey locking down his second kill of the game, and the Rift Herald successfully taking down this outer turret. This may get some considerable damage on the inner turret as well, as the Afrika Freaks are trying to answer in the mid lane. It's going to be Linderong turning up to try and defend, but it goes down to half health. Not going to net any reasonable gold, as there's the slam. Marin's trying to deal with this. In he goes. Yeah, we've got the Abyssal Voyage. That's going to deliver Kramer, and Key's going to be taken down. There's the shove. Mighty Bear leaps his way over. And that ultimate not doing quite enough damage yet, but Kuro's got the follow-up, and that's going to be that. Evening out.
Pretty tanky in the front line, and I think the flexibility of Blade as a first item for Ashe still trumps the Infinity Edge. Essence Reaver kind of either here or there. I would have understood that a bit more. It's mid lane.
Yeah, Mighty Bear's just going to jump in. Kuro does use the flash, but that is so much damage. Mighty Bear is able to take that kill pretty easily in the end. They could be utilizing Linderong here as the arrow's going to fly forward. Glacial Fissure there doesn't get a knock-up. They use everything to try and get Kuro, and they eventually do. But what are they going to lose elsewhere? Doesn't look like much, as the Tigers could possibly just move towards this top side and take down a free objective.
Cool stuff from ROX. They were able to come in unawares and get quite advanced vision. Spirit walking over a ward that was placed a few moments ago. Inner turret was their big goal. They had prepped earlier, finally found a way 10 minutes later to get a return on it. Pings are on to Baron. They're going to start it. Talia is about 30 seconds away from being here.
Yeah, teleport in from Linderong as well, not wanting to blow that ultimate, making sure that they have the shield for any potential fight. But look at how low this has gone. The Lee Sin's going to get delivered. No, it's not going to be stolen away. Those Mighty Bear locks that one down, and Linderong grabs the kill onto Spirit. Marin right in amongst this pit, but does want to get out. Linderong follows him though, gets the double kill by picking up kramer, and Tucson flashes away with another devour. Marin limping from the fight, and the ROX Tigers, you said that they needed to start something. They
The low health bars on the side of a Freak of Freaks. Ults down with the Baron means they can start things. Is okay. Backline threat is suddenly there.
Yeah, Songyun is going to flash out of the way. There's the Stand United. The shove should come in as Marin gets through before the Stand United comes in, and that's the double kill for a Freak of Freaks. Spirit going down low, but Mickey can't get enough autos to take him down, and that is going to be the answer. But is it going to be enough, as already Tigers have taken back that gold lead?
It's only 2 kills. The Baron buff duration, the remainder of it, just about to expire anyway, so not going to be any dissuasion of initiation. And it's a good job by Tucson, who has been good on the right now losing side of a Freak of Freaks on this Tahm Kench. Burst down Songyun during the duration, about half a second away. 1 nerf ago, Shen would have shown up. This Shen could not make it there, but only 2 kills with the inner turret going down. Means that Afrika needs to make the next few minutes work. Had to invest a lot just to pick up kills, and that's not going to arrest the momentum that's currently there with ROX Tigers.
Yeah. kramer being on 3 items is slightly scary. Has to be said, and he was...
Because getting a Baron against 3 pushing lanes is usually impossible, and yet ROX Tigers got access to both the Rift Herald and the Baron. This game is Kramer's going to be dead.
Yep. Oh, the Devour does come in. Arrow's going to go down. Kramer immediately flashes really good shields, but it's not enough to save his life. Spirit's going to go down as well. That's 3 kills immediately for the ROX Tigers, and they'll look for the Baron. No smites for a Freak of Freaks as the Weaver's Wall at least bothers Linderong for like half a second, but that's about it.
Mickey did it. Mickey finally found a match-winning play on the Orianna, just catching Kramer unawares. Not enough respect for the Orianna, who has plenty of items. No one's going anywhere near the Baron. That would be suicide mission. 3 members down that was sadly presented to him by Afrika.
I don't think these traps are going to be enough to stave off the ROX Tigers, who are so far ahead now. They're moving towards that 10,000 gold lead, but that's nothing in comparison to what their composition is now capable of at 33 minutes into this game. In goes Spirit looking for the play. They actually do manage to lock down Mickey, which is a massive deal. Couldn't even get the shockwave up, and now Marin, he's reached the backline. A lot of damage there, but Crow, he's slowed down, and Linderong continues the onslaught in the mid lane. Feels like a 1-for-1 trade, even though Mickey's so pivotal to this ROX Tigers lineup. It's just not enough to be able to actually get them anything back that means much.
And they assassinated the quarterback.
Out though, nonetheless. Mid lane inhibitor going to be the next focus for the ROX Tigers. It's feeling textbook, and it's just feeling like the Afrika Freaks don't have many other options. Marin clearing out vision, wants to get some sort of flank. They have at least taken some poke, so Kuro able to do some good work with the threaded volleys. There's the Stand United forced out. The Weaver's Wall is going to get Marin right in amongst it. The kick from Spirit solidifies that kill. Key's going to go down, double for Kramer as Linderong, he's going to go low. Decent damage in the backline as Marin continues to hold them down. Mighty Bear waiting for another leap, but there's the shockwave from Mickey only onto Marin, who's just buying space and buying time. Kuro, can he find the threaded volleys? The ultimate's there, the Q doesn't land, and there's the flash. That's the licky tongue from Tucson, and he's going to be able to take this one down. Mighty Bear, the sneaky back, will get him back home, but this is the Afrika Freaks fighting back. They lose 1 inhibitor, but now a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, the first little skirm.
Absurd.
Well, but the plan's pretty straightforward. Kill Talia, and then you are set up as Linderong to tank everyone else.
Yep. So Kramer actually taking more damage from that as another Weaver's Wall comes in.
Slows down the minions.
Well,
Here's Renekton.
Yeah, he launches his way into the back.
He's all alone.
But he is, yeah, completely by himself. Does have the exhaust. Tucson is going to keep him alive as Key falls down. No one gets shockwave. The kick back onto Songyun, who tries to turn it but doesn't. It's a double kill already for Kramer, and it's cleanup time for Afrika Freaks. That fight was beautifully orchestrated. I thought Marin was crazy, but apparently not.
And he was just sucking them in for the longest time. I thought he was going to give up his health bar for free. He even got the Devour, which you want to keep for your AD carry, but Spirit in the pandemonium kicked Songyun over a damn wall to get him taken out first. Pick onto Linderong. They've tried this strategy many times and How tanky is Linderung with that much armor?
Well, there's going to be a kick back onto him as well. They're investing a fair bit onto this kill, but...
Turns out pretty tanky.
Yeah, he's very, very tanky, but the Nom Nom will definitely be able to grab the kill, and the gank, the teleport, has always been
7.
Yeah.
You can't really remember. He was in Season 6, but he wasn't a big
straight away.
No.
Although if we were going like that, then there'd only be one character for like most of the series.
That's fair.
Linderung not taking any damage at all, but that Weaver's Wall is going to make things annoying. Just singling out this Nexus turret.
Nexus
will
turret.
be taken. Mighty Bear already down to half health as everyone on a Freak of Freaks is still alive. Kramer just getting protected by the belly of the Tahm Kench. Mighty Bear now jumping back in as Marin just holding on to everyone key. He can't get a flanking kill. And look at this, if that Shockwave isn't on the Caitlyn, they can't win the fight. He's tanking up the turret. And he's still going to survive, and that's going to be final Nexus turret going down. Thankfully, Mickey is still alive. They may not be able to move and try and kill the Caitlyn just yet, but finally the creeps turn up. That is the game for a Freak of Freaks. And if you had have been watching at about 30 minutes in, this was a very unexpected outcome.
It was an insane performance by the Freak of Freaks against a lot of adversity, against a team comp that should have outscaled them. They stayed in the game, no tilt, no poor decision making, kept going against all options from the ROX Tigers, and there were just so many outplays, a litany of them, and they weren't even always the initiation ones. Seismic shove onto Sungyun, bought them another fight. Then a kick from Spirit, bought them another